What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Dubois Family Dinner. We like to eat well on a budget.
So today we are going to be making homemade ravioli using some of our leftover wonton wrappers. All right, we are going to start with a little bit of butter in a pan. Let that heat up, and about a tablespoon of garlic. We are just gonna let this butter melt in here before we saute our spinach. So once this butter has melted down, we're gonna add our spinach. Now that our butter has melted down, we are going to add a couple handfuls of spinach. And we're just gonna cook this down for a couple minutes. So after our spinach has wilted down, we are going to sprinkle it with some salt and pepper and then take it off of the heat.
Okay, so for our filling for our raviolis, we're gonna do about 1.5 cups of ricotta cheese. So we're gonna dump all that in here. We're gonna add our cooled spinach mixture. Spinach and garlic. And then we're gonna add a good healthy amount of Parmesan cheese. Okay, you can always add a little bit more if you want to taste. And of course, salt and pepper. You want to season every step of the way.
So if you watched our Copycat Panda Express video, you saw that we had these wonton wrappers and we had quite a few left over, so we are going to use these today to make our raviolis. So we are going to start filling the raviolis, and we are just going to put about a tablespoon of the filling in the center of each wonton wrapper. We got our wonton wrappers all filled, so like in our last video, we are going to dab the edges with a little bit of water before we place the top wrapper on there. And then we are just going to crimp the edges with a fork.
As we're boiling our water, getting ready to cook our raviolis, we're gonna make our sauce. We're just gonna make a simple white garlic sauce, similar to Alfredo, but a little bit different. So we're starting out with a couple tablespoons of butter, and then to that we're gonna add about 1/4 cup of flour to create a roux, and then we'll just add milk to that. We just added our flour to our melted butter, creating our roux. It's a little bit thicker, so I'll probably add a little bit more fat to that. So we let our roux cook down a little bit. If you want to know when you have it cooked down, it should start toasting, looking a little bit more brown. So we're gonna add our milk and stir as we go along. It doesn't seem as thick as you want it to be at first. Go ahead and just let it cook, and the cooking process will thicken it up. You can see how much the sauce is thickened up, just letting it cook a minute or two. So you can always add more milk, so I'd say start on the lighter end, and as it thickens, you can get it to your consistency by adding more milk. For our sauce, we're gonna add our seasonings. We're gonna add a little bit of garlic powder. I also put some in with the flour to let that cook down and add a little bit of extra flavor. We're gonna do some salt, pepper, and one ingredient that we forgot to mention, but we are definitely gonna add is Parmesan cheese. Now we can just mix all that in.
All right, our water is boiling, so we are just going to drop in our raviolis, and they only need to cook for about 5 minutes.
Alright, so it's been about 5 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and take out our raviolis using a slotted spoon. So we can drain out the water here. Go ahead and place them on our plate.
It's so good.
Alright y'all, thanks for watching.
Sorry the baby wasn't in it, he's taking a nap. But let us know if you have anything you want to see us make, and be sure to like, subscribe, and don't forget to share.